Hello, everybody. It's Hannah, and welcome to Haywise. This is like one of those These are one of those quizzes and things like that where you can get your aesthetic or Hogwarts house or weird things like that. What shark personality do you have? These are like all those little quizzes that you take because they're fun and that's how the world works. Because arbitrary questions on the internet that somebody made up determines determines what character of hangover you're from. With that kind of knowledge, you will become, I don't know, God. I don't know what you want to be. But we're going to do this only only because they're slightly fun and I'm over my sickness. Yay. That means I can record, and I'm recording this a week ahead of this posting, so don't ask me questions other than where you can go online and get these. I will provide the Haywise. So let's see. I would not trust personality quizzes to judge if you have a yeah, don't do that. But we're gonna do your personal aesthetic. If you spend any amount of time on the internet, you're sure you've seen the term aesthetic thrown around. That coffee cup, that a cup of coffee, aesthetic. Floral origin, aesthetic. The picture of the sunset, basically anything visually appealing could qualify as an aesthetic. It doesn't sound so weird when you consider humans have always liked to look at pretty things. With the help from websites like Tumblr and Pinterest, the categorization of aesthetics began. At this point, there are countless categories: fairycore, Kumaracore, new wave, pastel goth, and many, many more. Different cultures and subcultures pop up and develop, rapidly growing in the number of members. But how are we supposed to navigate and find your personal aesthetic in this ever-expanding world? Well, ultra-specific group of interests is the right fit for you. Don't fret, just answer these questions and we can find out. I'm counting on you because we're going to Google whatever aesthetic you show me. What type of events you don't like to go to? My favorite author's book signing, garage sale and flea markets, a good party, a fashion show, underground gigs, book fair. None. I'm not a particular fan of any of these. I've never been to a party. But I don't like people. Is that one? Is there a moment here that says I don't like people? I guess between C and F, but I would prefer F. Only because I have been to a book fair, and what's my favorite pastime? I hate putting on makeup. It's the most annoying thing. Listening to music's good. I like drawing, but I suck at it. Reading a book. I do enjoy reading a book. I think that I spent most of my time reading a book or video games. Studying, only law. But we're going to go with reading a book because I do enjoy reading. Well, how would your friends describe you? Fun, quiet, beautiful, cheerful, confident, or smart? Depends on the friend. What friend are we talking about? Because all my friends would definitely say smart, but if you ask them individually what I am, they'll say one of these things. I have a friend who thinks I'm quiet. I'm not quiet, but okay. I drop the F-bomb pretty often. But smart. What do you pursue in life? Happiness, justice, peace, knowledge, a good time, beauty. Beauty is arbitrary. I do like knowledge. I will take knowledge. What genre of music do you like the most? I love Saints Motel. They're like the band that I will constantly go back to. But I also like some good rock. But I will do it based off my favorite band. So let's look. Alternative indie. Interesting. Okay, that's the one we're going. What annoys you the most? Lack of taste is arbitrary. Ignorance is arbitrary. You can be dumb in one thing, but very smart in another thing. It's okay to be ignorant. Careless, that's arbitrary as well. Like, are they careless? Not arbitrary. That they're kind of like. I'm clumsy. I'm very clumsy. I will trip down the stairs. I will trip over nothing. I am the clumsiest person you'll ever meet. So me saying, I hate carelessness. No, I'm clumsy as well. I have fallen down the stairs more times in my life than should be possible. I also live in the house that has stairs. You'd think I wouldn't fall down the stairs, but I fall down those stairs frequently enough to know I am careless. I don't like prejudice, but like sometimes prejudice, but that's again, that comes from ignorance. So if you don't like prejudice, you usually just don't like ignorance. It's just, prejudice is just an ignorant statement that somebody believes, and it's usually the generalization of some group of people. But I do not like people that are afraid of trying new things. It blows my mind. Just try it once and you'll never have to do it again. Just do it. What colors do you usually wear? Any color I can find in my closet. I don't have most of these colors. Well, I don't have dark brown now that I think about it. I have a dark purple. No, purple. I tend to wear purple sweaters in shades of white to gray. Because, I'm ridiculous. And it's the only way to be 100% sure I'm matching because, believe it or not, I'm color deficient and I'm missing this section of the color. If you're like, hey, that's green to blue, that's it looks like one good solid color. It's like the same color, but different shades of the same color, and it's very annoying. But I will choose black, because I don't have anything beige. I don't like retro clothing, but I will wear retro clothing. It's more of a situation where, like, it depends on the retro clothing. Like, I have this old sweater somewhere, I think of a band I used to listen to. They're an old band. I can't tell you the name because I don't remember. I have a couple band shirts. Uh, do I collect antiques? No, I don't like collecting antiques. Do I go thrift shopping? No, I don't. Items of the present? No, not really, because I do like buying some older things. I don't prefer modern things over retro things. I don't collect them. It's what's working now. Like, I would like a Game Boy, like an actual old Game Boy, because I like Game Boy games. I just play them on my phone or the internet. But yes, that is correct. But I wouldn't go as far as to say I collect stuff, so I guess they hold great value. Of this list, what is my favorite animal? I don't like fish. Fish creep me out. So do spiders. The smaller the spider, the more it freaks me out. The bigger the spider, the more I can handle it. I don't know how that works. Somebody tell me how that works. Frogs? It's a frog. It's not that interesting to me. I have never been a horse's girl. I'm like, oh, they're very beautiful animals. Not a horse's girl. I've always been a dog and cats girl. I will choose dogs, though, because I have a dog. What's my favorite genre of film? True crime, music documentaries, nature documentaries, chick flicks, romance, period dramas. Well, this helps. I don't like any of these. None of these. And they don't have my favorite genre, which is cheesy, under budget movies. And if you don't know what I mean, I do mean under budget movies. You might be like, there was this one called, like, it was pretty much the whole set was just a giant cardboard box. But I loved it. Cheesy, crappy special effects, those are my favorite. That is hilarious. It's my favorite. But I've always watched nature documentaries and true crime. But I will go with true crime because true crime is fun. What's your perfect date look like? A study date at the library, having a meaningful conversation over some coffee, having dinner at a nice restaurant, going to a party together, going to some gig of an underground band, feeding the animals at the zoo. I would like to feed the animals at the zoo. I will have an asthma attack. I'll have something that looks like an asthma attack because I'm out of shape. But I would love to feed the animals at the zoo. Favorite board game? They actually don't have mine. And if case you're wondering what my favorite board game is, I don't have the name. Why don't I have the name? Munchkin. Munchkin. That's my favorite. Munchkin is pretty much Dungeons and Dragons, but your goal is to screw over the other players and get to the end. So, next best thing is Monopoly. It's kind of like Monopoly, but with more screwing over the people and fighting monsters. But Battleship is fun. What choice of drink? None of them. I am 20 years old, but I can't actually say on YouTube that I drink any of these. And you'll never know if I do. I actually can't drink most energy drinks. Most energy drinks either tear up my stomach because I've been to the hospital for that. Or they're full of sugar-free items, which I can't drink because I'm highly allergic to. I don't like chamomile. For whatever reason, chamomile does not appeal to me. I don't like coffee at all. Green smoothie? No. I hate green smoothies. Okay, it's not much of a hate. It's more of like, I don't like it only being a green smoothie. If you told me it's avocado, spinach, strawberry, banana, I'll be fine with it because you're going to taste mostly strawberry and banana. I love banana flavored smoothies. But out of these, I guess energy drink because it's the closest thing to pop. What's my favorite movie? I've never. You know what? I'm reading all these. I don't think I've seen a single one. But I will choose Fight Club because I know the most about Fight Club. What's this? If you wear makeup, what kind of makeup does it look like? I do wear makeup, so I can't say this. But it is very minimalistic with neutral undertones. I do have stuff for glamorous and glowing, elegant and soft, bold and daring, but I do not like that. I do like minimalistic makeup. What kind of weather do you like? I love snow days. I love when it snows because then you get to wear a sweater and long pants around the house with some slippers. Just don't turn up the heat and you have a cold house and then you're like sitting there with a cup of hot chocolate. Those are the best days. Then you watch some cheesy 80s movies. What would you never say no to? I guess a walk on the park. I do not like video essays. Sorry. If I just ate, so, I ate, did a video, and then now I'm doing a video. So it's kind of like, yeah, I gotta burp sometimes. But a good long video essay about a topic I'm interested in. I don't care what topic it is. I hate doing essays. Doing assigned writing is the number one killer of how I write cuz I'm a free thinker. I don't need a prompt. Well, sort of. I kind of need like direction. So if you say write a fantasy book about I don't know, Voldemort killing Dumbledore whose love interest is Snape. Fine, I will do that for you. It's not going to be amazing, but I will do that. But if you're telling me, do a whole video, watch this video about, watch this whole video about the life of Teddy Roosevelt, and then write an essay on it, I will be angry. There is no way I'm doing a video essay about that. Going to a concert, I actually don't like concerts. I don't like being near people. Grabbing a drink with my friends, again, what kind of drink? Also, some of my friends are assholes. Attending an interesting discussion panel, meh. Going shopping, I said no to that a lot. I don't like going shopping, whether it's for groceries or something. I don't like, I don't, especially clothes. I hate clothes shopping with other people. That is the weirdest thing. I will never understand that. What hobby would you like to pick up? Playing the drums, knitting, nail art, short films, sewing, writing poetry. I've done all these. I have, so in middle school, all my middle school career, which is 7th and 8th grade in Michigan, I have played the drums. I had to give up playing the drums in high school. Well, no, 9th grade in high school I did as well, only because uh I only did it because I was in the marching band, but yeah, I gave up playing the drums. I'm not good at music. I did piano for a long time before drums, but yeah. Short films, I used to do that all the time before YouTube because I wanted to be a film director. Life turns out shitty. Knitting and sewing, I'm not very good at. If you ask me to patch a hole, I can patch a hole with sewing, but I'm not great. If you tell me to make a doll, it's gonna look like that thing in Lilo and Stitch. Nail art, I have nail art stuff, but I'm not a huge fan of doing nail art. I do like writing poetry though. That's like my favorite. What do you love about yourself? Bold of you to assume I love myself. I don't know. Uh, I'm lost. What do I choose? This one. No, I like how smart I am. Why can't I change my answer? What a shitty thing. How do you change your answer? I haven't. Fine. What period had the best fashion? I am not the person to ask about fashion. Where do I spend the most time? YouTube, obviously. It's not even a competition. What's your favorite kind of footwear? Anything light and comfortable like sandals, cute platform sneakers, or high heels, chunky platforms, combat boots, cozy fashionable boots, anything that goes well with my outfit. Elegant, strappy high heels that never go out of style. I do have heels. They're more of a chunky heels. I will admit it. I have two different sets of heels, but I don't wear them often. I don't like wearing heels very often. If you met me in real life, I have two shoes. Flip flops and Crocs. I don't count those as shoes. I count those as slippers. But I have these raggedy pair of shoes, like tennis shoes. They're like Adidas tennis shoes that I've been wearing for like it's 2022. So, since like 2018. They are my favorite shoes. They're raggedy. They look like they should be falling apart, but they're not. And they're amazing. They're men's shoes. That's why they're not falling apart. They're men's running shoes. The other one is combat boot. The other one is actually worker boots, like for factory workers. And they're also men's, and they're very high quality. I have yet to break them, but they're scuffed up so and dirty, so they're definitely worn in looking. If I cleaned them, they'd look nicer. But yeah, I wear worker boots and raggedy shoes. So it's like, eh. So anything that goes with my outfit, I guess. What's your favorite place to be? I love being on campus. I do. I don't see much of campus. I love my university campus. What's my favorite food? None of these. Okay, foreign cuisine technically. Because I'm half Filipino, I eat Filipino food all the time, but I wouldn't count that as a foreign cuisine because it's something I eat all the time. I ate aglio oli today, which is if you don't know, it's like fried noodles with garlic. I think we add the garlic, but it's supposed to be like oil, and that's about it. We add. I'm pretty sure the garlic's supposed to be there, but if not, then we add garlic and chicken. So it's like pasta. I like food, but I don't like coffee, so I guess fast food is my guilty pleasure. But I like cookies. What's your ideal living space look like? Filled with my favorite books, a lot of natural light and comfy couches. Have to have a huge walk-in closet. I don't have to. Just enough space to hide my clothes is enough for me. All I know is I have a green kitchen. I don't know. Depends on the green kitchen. Filled with all my favorite things and trinkets. Rocks. Everywhere in the house is going to be filled with rocks. If that happens. So no, it can't be that because I will just have rocks everywhere. Eccentric but minimal, with a statement piece incorporated into each room. No, because then it will just be a giant rock, and we're back to square one. Probably comfy couches. I love couches that you slightly sink into. What do you look for in a partner? I look for a good sense of humor. If he can make me laugh, if he or she can make me laugh, that's all I want in life. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Nowhere, apparently. In a job. Because I actually don't have, I can't have kids. There's medical reasons for it. I'm, borderline infertile, but I can, if you work hard and believe in yourself kind of energy, you can have kids. That's where I am in my life, and I'm like, eh. But in 10 years, at 30, do I want to be settling with a partner? I don't know. Do I want to be a librarian? Hell no. Owning my own band and spreading my message to the world? Hell no. Unless I'm, the manager. Then maybe yes. In band that tours the world. I guess a book would be nice. What makes you feel the happiest? When I'm being creative and productive. That is my favorite part. What place would I like to travel most? Italy, Germany. I actually like all these places. Norway. What's my favorite flavor of ice cream? They have it. I do love mint chocolate. I've always loved mint chocolate. It is my favorite flavor ever since I was a little kid. It is the one ice cream that I can never put down. You can However, I'm usually happy with almost any type of ice cream except for cookies and cream. I just don't like cookies and cream. I think it's like the weirdest tasting ice cream ever. Dark academia. You are sharp and no one can play you for a fool, but you put a lot of effort into academic success and you're always looking good. And you're looking good for it. So let's look at this. Let's look this up. We're going to take another. I do plan on taking another quiz, but I would like to look at what this is. Let's look at a mood board, because mood boards usually have it. I think you're wrong. This is because you didn't let me switch that one time. Ooh, I like the buildings, though. Yeah, I love this I love this style of building. Like, gothic like that, I love that. I love those. I love these kind of buildings. Not so much all the books. I like the flag. I don't actually really dislike that mirror. Um, I don't like the style of clothes. They're very mute. And I am more of a. I don't like these pants. I really dislike these pants, but these pants are popping up everywhere. These are the ugliest pants. I'm glad we somebody tell me what's with these pants because these are so ugly. I don't like coffee. I do kind of like Earl Grey though in bubble tea. I drink bubble tea quite often enough. I like this bag. This bag is not bad. I'm not a huge fan of anything else. Maybe this. This is cute. I do like leather journals. Oh, these are the picture frames? Okay, that's not as bad. I love the piano. Maybe I do like a little bit from them, but I don't think it's. I don't think academia is right. I think I like the dark part of academia and not. Oh, thank you. Trendy style and fashion. Ooh, these are cute. I hate plaid. Plaid is awful. I don't mind the top, but I really hate plaid. Plaid is gross. If it's on flannel, I don't mind it as much, I think. But like plaid like this, I dislike entirely. I don't like muted colors. Muted is very gross. Baggy trousers. Trousers are pants, but yeah, I don't like plaid on pants, and it's very weird. It's gross. Oh, I like the top, but I hate the pants. Why are all of them this pants? See, I don't mind this as much as I mind the pants. I don't know why that's something. It's like aesthetic wise, I don't like it on pants, but I don't mind a jacket like this. Fall colors. Fall colors can be more than just brown. All this is very muted and brown. Ooh, I like those pants. I mean boots. I don't like these pants. Whatever pants they're wearing is really weird and I dislike it. 100%. Wear different pants. Alright, I'm gonna click aesthetic and then get rid of mood board and see what it goes. Oh, I love the skull. The skull is so cool. I just like, I don't know, it's something about libraries like this I dislike. I hate libraries that are just this tall. Oh, that's pretty. I do enjoy that. But libraries that are huge, I just dislike. I like small libraries. This I don't mind. This is cute. But I don't like high waisted pants like that. I don't know. Okay. So I'm gonna pause it here and then we're gonna pick one more quiz. So give me a second. We're gonna do Can We Guess What State You Live in? I live in Michigan. What animal would you least like to find in bed with you? A rat. I would really not want to find a rat in bed with me. You're caught in a sudden downpour a half a mile from home without an umbrella. What do? Hold a newspaper above your head. Hail a cab. What's rain? Strip off 3 layers of coats. Jackets. It's nice. Check your phone and find out when the next hurricane is due. Turn to your partner and explain that rain only occurs when the temperature drops. And count your blessing. It's less than 120 degrees and stroll home. We don't have. This one would be close, but I don't have. We actually don't have many taxis in Michigan. If you don't know, we have the worst for public transportation. We have the worst rating for public transportation. I see less bus, like, like bus, signs than I do actual parking lots. So yeah, I guess 3 layers would have to be it. How long do you want to live? Basically, forever. You're already 100. Long enough to become into my family members who wronged you over years, but not long enough to drain the loved ones you like. Exactly 60 now, because that's the funniest age in the obituary. However, however it shakes out, man. Like, when it's time, you know. Long as to see the great grandchild, then it's a fight to the death between you and whatever disease has the nerve. This one. When was your first kiss? As far as anybody knows. This. Anytime now, the Super Bowl. No, I wasn't 12. I was like, yeah, I was like 7. What's the meaning of life? Dying with slightly more money than your old boss. Spring through fall, love, wisdom, community, winter, staying warm by any means necessary. Family, a gun collection in that order. Whoa. Aquarius, fall, Matias, my ties, and then maybe one of those important beers on the beach. Oh, this is alcohol. It's a loaded philosophical question that has concerned the great thinkers since classical antiquity. No, that. What's your dream pet? A dog. A helper monkey. My dad's actual dream animal is a goat, so he can mow the lawn. So it can mow the lawn. Are massages okay at work? No. Work is work. I just don't like people touching me. How would you describe yourself politically? Just classic liberal. What's the best Rocky movie? I have not seen any of the Rocky movies, mostly because I refuse to, but I've seen like clips and stuff. I don't know. I guess the Russian. What's my dream house? A houseboat. Because I like those. 26 Red Brick Mansion. No. 3-story condo with rent control and a view. Suburban split. Oh, I like that. I like the fire pit and a garage. Garages are great. Would you rather troll celebrities on the internet, slather yourself in paint and roller hang out on the beach, get this work done, barbecue with friends, go camping? I would like to go camping. I hate Bigfoot, though. I hate the Bigfoot idea. Our house is on fire. 911. Will the incriminating evidence from your car to your burning and hope for the best. Wake up. Your neighbor is full of fire. Get the marshmallows. What do you do when it's a bit chilly? Put on a sweater. It's always cold. It was snowing. Okay, yesterday, of the time of the recording, yesterday it was snowing. In April. It's cold. What's your favorite operating system? Windows with an office suite. It's nice. What's the coolest martial art? Everybody likes kung fu fighting. Sock in the jaw. Especially if it's like uh Sam from iCarly's like butter sock. That's awesome. What do you chew on when you're bored? My nails, actually. I guess a toothpick. I can't have chewing gum anymore. I'm allergic to it. What's my dream car? The None of these. All right, I guess the Dixie because Dixie's awesome. What's my favorite gangster movie? I know I seen The Untouchables. You found a wallet with no ID, $100. You turn it in. What do you spend the money on? You can just say you can just say you you got $100 now. I take a gas. No, two tanks of gas. I guess this. Don't tell me you broke. I think it broke. There it goes. I hate ads. Thank you. Piercings? Prince Albert's on your dick, in case anybody's wondering. I don't like ear piercings. I like looking at them, but I don't like them. In my ear, I always get an ear infection in one of my ears because the lady did it wrong, and and somebody's always like, why don't you go get it done again? Then I have just this random asshole in my ear. No, close them off. So I hate ear piercings. I guess in the left. Which fantasy or sci-fi character are you? I am so Skeletor. I love Skeletor. That's awesome. If you don't know, that's like He-Man. What's your favorite type of cheese? I like Munster. Cheddar. No. Cottage. I guess I guess cottage, but I like Munster. The barber wrecked your hair. What would you do? I go with it. Every time it's like, no big deal. I'll live. It's hair. I'll dye it. If you were a tree, what kind of tree would you be? A cactus. The one from Little Shop of Horrors, that was not a tree. Ash. What kind of wine goes best with a green salad? I don't know. Pretty red, I guess. What mythical monster are you? It's funny. The Thing. What's my dream job? Whoever pays 7 figures. You're on a date, it's not going around. At the restaurant, what do you do? I actually wouldn't do any of these. I know there was just this weird pause, but my brain had to like be like, "What would you do?" I think I would just sit there and wait for the date to end. There's no cabs. What was the most heartbreaking sports moment? Every time I look at the lines, it's a heartbreaking sports moment. So I'm just gonna click one at random. What's your favorite TV show from the 80s? Elf. I was not alive in the 80s. You should live in Illinois. No. Illinois is not for me. I don't like Chicago at all. I like Seafood City in Chicago. But this video has gone on for way too long. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Hannah. I hope you all have a great day. Enjoy. Bye.
Game over.